Each year, Oregon Heritage, a division of the Oregon Parks and Recreation Department, holds a competitive nomination process to recognize individuals, businesses, and organizations for outstanding efforts to raise the quality of heritage activities in Oregon. Now, in its 14th year, the Oregon Heritage Excellence Award honored 10 winners who have made the most out of their available resources, gone above and beyond the call of duty, and whose work stands as a model for others. 2020 has been one for the record books. Instead of gathering to honor these awardees at the Heritage Conference this spring, Oregonians, along with those from around the world, were sheltering in place. As we continue to find ways to stay connected at a safe distance, on behalf of the Oregon Heritage Department, I hope you will join us in celebrating the accomplishment of these award winners.
The Oregon Chinese Diaspora Project is a grassroots federal, state, and local partnership that was conceived and initiated in underserved rural communities in southern and eastern Oregon. The research generated through this public archaeology project is helping rewrite the significant yet neglected role of the Chinese diaspora and Chinese Oregonians in the history of the state, and includes an exceptional public outreach component that reaches a statewide audience. The Oregon Chinese Diaspora Project is a multi-agency collaboration. It is co-directed by Don Han of the Malheur National Forest and Chelsea Rose of the Southern Oregon University Laboratory of Anthropology. A Chinese American Advisory Committee was established to help determine project goals and priorities. Objectives included conducting archaeology on Chinese working and living sites, including involving the public in digging, interpreting, and touring those sites. Another research objective is to search historical records for information about the Chinese, including old census documents, community records, historical sites such as the Kam Wah Chung Museum in John Day, and evidence from China. When Chinese historical sites were originally documented in the 1970s and 1980s, they were determined not eligible for protection based on the perceived lack of important information they contained. With new information collected during this project, many of these sites are being redocumented as eligible for protection. The data gathered through excavation, survey, and archival research demonstrates that these sites do indeed contain significant information that contributes to understanding the history of the Chinese diaspora in the state. The OCDP has connected with several hundred Oregonians through a variety of public archaeology and community history efforts, and has worked to make direct connections to the rural Oregon communities where research is being conducted. Public program partners include the Oregon Historical Society, Friends of the Cascade-Siskiyou National Monument, and the Kam Wah Chung State Heritage Site. Congratulations to the Oregon Chinese Diaspora Project on receiving a Heritage Excellence Award for its grassroots federal, state, and local partnership in public archaeology, and helping to rewrite the role of the Chinese diaspora and Chinese Oregonians in the history of the state.
My name is Don Han. I am the Forest Heritage Program Manager on the Malheur National Forest based in John Day in Eastern Oregon. I'm very pleased to be able to accept this award on behalf of the Oregon Chinese Diaspora Project. The Oregon Chinese Diaspora Project is a very diverse coalition of organizations and individuals across the state of Oregon, and actually a little beyond the state of Oregon, that are focusing our energy on research on and then public display of information about the early Chinese diaspora, the early Chinese residents of Oregon, and the important role they played in the establishment of the modern state of Oregon. We do consider ourselves very much a grassroots rural Oregon group of workers. Now, some of our partners are universities and in larger cities, the Oregon Historical Societies out of Portland, etc. But much of the original energy and most of the work that we're doing is based in the smaller communities, and we've engaged local businesses that are interested in helping support us, and local historical societies and to really drive the questions and the energy at the local level. I'd like to thank some of the partners, the primary partners that form this group, starting with Chelsea Rose and the Southern Oregon University's Laboratory of Anthropology. A lot of my coworkers here on the Malheur National Forest also were important key starting members. We teamed up with Oregon State Parks, particularly the Kamwah-Chung State Heritage Site in John Day, Oregon, and also worked with the Medford District BLM down out of Medford, and too numerous to mention Oregon, small Oregon heritage societies, historical museums, and many individuals and small businesses supported our group from the inception.